Yo, have you ever been to the Philippines? It's beautiful, right? Beaches, food, smiles everywhere, but there's something else that sets this place apart. It's the English, man. Filipinos don't just speak English, I'm talking about that good English, the kind that makes you wonder if they secretly have a British grandmother they've been hiding. But here's the thing, it's not just about perfect grammar or fancy accents. It's about how Filipinos have taken this language, made it their own, and turned it into a superpower. From the streets of Manila to the shores of Boracay, you'll hear English being spoken everywhere. It's in their schools, their businesses, even their karaoke bars, and trust me, Filipinos karaoke. So, what's the story? How did this nation of islands become such an English-speaking powerhouse? Let's dive in. Alright, let's talk history. Don't worry, I'll keep it shorter than a Kardashian marriage. See, the Philippines used to be a US colony. And, like that one friend who always forgets to bring their wallet, America left its mark, in the form of the English language. They set up schools, introduced their textbooks, and suddenly, Filipino kids were learning about George Washington and Abraham Lincoln instead of, their own national heroes. Don't worry, they haven't forgotten them. They're on the money. Now I know what you're thinking. Colonialism, not cool. And you're right, it wasn't. But like a bad joke with an unexpected punchline, something interesting happened. Filipinos took this imposed language and turned it into an advantage. They saw it as a tool, a way to connect with the world, and they ran with it. Let's be real, America's got a way of exporting its culture. I mean, who hasn't tried to rap along to a Tupac song or binge-watched Friends? Don't judge, we've all been there. And guess what? The Philippines got a front-row seat to this cultural wave. We're talking Hollywood movies, catchy pop songs, and TV shows that were so addictive, they should come with a warning label. Filipinos weren't just passively consuming this content, they were absorbing the language, the slang, the humor, all of it. Suddenly, you had Lolas, grandmothers, quoting The Godfather, and Titos, uncles, busting out Michael Jackson moves at family parties. American pop culture wasn't just entertainment, it was an immersive English language class, and Filipinos were acing it. Section 4. From call centers to career catapults, how English became the peso's best friend. Okay, let's get down to business, literally. Remember those late-night calls you made to customer service and you were surprised by how well the person on the other end spoke English? Chances are you were talking to someone in the Philippines. The rise of call centers and business process outsourcing, or BPOs, is a huge part of the Filipino English story. These companies needed people who could speak fluent English, and Filipinos answered the call, pun intended. This wasn't just about answering phones though, it was about Filipinos stepping into global roles, tech support, marketing, finance, you name it. English became a gateway to jobs, opportunities, and a way to climb the economic ladder. Section 5. Taglish, Bislish, and everything in between, the language of daily life. Here's the thing about Filipinos and English, they don't just speak it, they've made it their own. It's not uncommon to hear a mix of English and Tagalog, the national language, or other Filipino dialects. They call it Taglish or Bislish if you're in the Visayas region, and it's as Filipino as adobo and karaoke combined. It's like they took the English language, added some Filipino spices, and cooked up something unique and delicious. You'll hear it in their conversations, their TV shows, even their jeepney signs. Trust me, you haven't lived until you've ridden in a Filipino jeepney. Section 6. More than just karaoke kings and queens, Filipinos on the world stage. Let's be real, Filipinos are everywhere. And I'm not just talking about your favorite nurse or your go-to Uber driver, although shout out to them. I'm talking about CEOs, scientists, artists, athletes, you name it, Filipinos are killing it on a global scale. And you know what helps? Their English. It allows them to connect with people from all walks of life, share their talents, and show the world what Filipinos are capable of. They're not just representing the Philippines, they're representing a global community, one that values communication, collaboration, and maybe just a little bit of karaoke on the side.